Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. If you are hearing my voice or seeing my face, then you in fact know exactly what time it is. Yes, it's that time of the evening. It's the harsh truth. My name is Jay Farley, the creator of the Harsh Truth, also a member of the Persons in a Management Position Club. Now, tonight's harsh truth is not overly serious, but definitely some things that some of y'all should be paying attention to. It is the internet and the shit that you put out into the internet, more specifically, photos and videos. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into this, make sure to like, share, and subscribe as always. Now, you know that the first video, actually the first photo uploaded to the internet is now almost 30 years old. Yes, it was a after prom picture that a young lady had posted. It was her and 3 of her friends. She is now damn near 50 years old. And that photo is still on the internet and still can be found. Which brings me to my first point. Whatever you put on the internet, especially photos and videos, once it's out there, it'll never, ever, 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 ever go away. This includes you Snapchat users. Yes, there is a way that your photos and videos that you put on Snapchat can be retrieved. Same with the Facebook people, or Facebook Messenger people. If you think that you deleted something or deleted something you sent to somebody, or the contact you sent to somebody is deleted and gone, you're wrong. It's never gone. It can always be found. And if you want me to make another video about how to retrieve all that good stuff, you let me know in the comments, and I will make a video on how to retrieve that shit. Now, cell phones, since their inception in the early to mid 90s, have been a great tool for communication. But it wasn't until, I want to say, 2007, 2008, when the smartphone jumped off. You know, your Blackberries, your Sidekicks and whatnot, what have you. And it seemed like the smarter the phones get, the dumber the people. But when the smartphone jumped off, it helped one thing. It helped dishonest people be more dishonest. And the only reason why I say that is because I myself have gotten in trouble about a goddamn cell phone and the things that I fucking sent out or received. So trust me, I know. Now, like I said, in 2008, 2009, when the smartphone jumped off, a lot of people just went crazy. Pictures, emails, and videos, and yada, 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 yada. But people, you need to understand, that shit is not gone. It's never gone. Ask Hillary. Matter of fact, don't ask her, because Epstein didn't kill himself. Anyway, so all that shit is never gone. So be careful with that shit. Younger generation, you know, the Gen Zs and shit, you need to understand that the dumb shit you do should never ever be recorded. That's why there's a bunch of shit that some of us did in the military back in the early 2000s that will never come to the light of day because there was no fucking evidence. And yes, it seems like I'm looking this way because if I can screen it. Anyway. Fix it. Anyway. Be careful with that shit because it will come back to bite you in the ass. Young men and young women, you need to understand that your cell phone can and will get your ass in trouble at the house, okay? Because, once again I say, whenever you think you sent and deleted to whomever that you deleted, it's never ever gone. Shit can be found. Trust me. I know, like I said, I can make another video if y'all would like me to show y'all exactly how to retrieve most of that shit. It's not that hard. Y'all need to be careful. And nowadays with with the way that the world is working, everybody wants to cancel somebody over some bullshit. Well, understand that no matter what you say and do, you put it out there on the internet, and somebody will find it. So don't ever become famous. That's why I will never become famous. I'll never become president. Because holy fucking shit, I'm pretty sure there are volumes of shit you can find that I have said or done that involve this goddamn cell phone. Okay? So seriously, watch who you send this shit to. If you don't want it to be found, don't send it. If you don't want, the shit come back and bite you in the ass, just don't do it. Now, some of the harsh truths, the good truths about cell phones, they have brought us together in the most miraculous of ways. There are people who I haven't seen in no shit 23 years that I talk to almost every day, and I am grateful for that. There are people who can't read a map. Thank you, Google, because Google Maps is a motherfucker. Pinterest, you have supplied me with plenty of fucking recipes. Thank you. I mean, there are great things about the phones. There are great things about the internet. I can go on and on and on and on and on about that. On the flip side, there are bad things about the internet and the phones. More so the phones in particular. One of the biggest lies that I have heard in conjunction with the phone is, several of the biggest lies, that I've heard with the phone from men and women alike is he or she is my whatever family member, whether it be cousin, brother, sister, whatever. That's one of the biggest lies. Second biggest lie. I hear this a lot from women, but men, you're guilty of this shit too. I took pictures for only you. Now, I'm not saying everybody's guilty of that shit, but for the ones who know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, be careful of them motherfuckers, okay? Because the same dick pic that you're getting, 6 other hoes done got 20 minutes ago. The same tit pic that you done got, 6 other motherfuckers done got that motherfucker before you did. Stop with that lie, people. That's a fucking lie and you know it. The other biggest lie is, of course, the name changed in the phone. That's guilty of that shit myself. I was a young man at one point, so I know that's a lie too. And once again, I can go on and on and on and on and on about the bad shit about cell phones as well. But in the end, it's about personal accountability, integrity, and just generally doing the right thing. If you have to question yourself if it's the right or wrong thing, it's probably the wrong thing. You probably shouldn't be doing it. So the message of this is, be careful with the internet. Be smart with your smartphone. Be smarter than your smartphone. And just generally be good people. All right? Love you guys. I told you this wasn't a super serious fucking harsh truth, but I haven't made one in a while, so here's to you. Oh. Best drinking glass ever. This has been Jay Farley with The Harsh Truth. Also a person in a management position. Y'all have a good one.